In the month of March, Jaylen Green has been on an absolute tear, averaging 28 points per game on very efficient shooting splits, shooting 52% from the field and 49% from three. The improvement and development we've seen within Jaylen's game is second to none, really flashing that superstar potential that we knew he had coming into the league and has shown flashes of in his first two seasons. After the unfortunate injury to Sengun, a lot of people, myself included, thought the Rockets season was over, but Jaylen Green had something else to say about that and stepped up and has been cooking since the injury, leading the Rockets to 10 straight games won and their total record of 11-1 in March, fighting for a playoff spot, currently one seed out of the play-in tournament. Would have never thought we'd be talking about the Rockets like this at the end of the season. The biggest aspect and improvement of Jaylen Green over this little stretch has been his efficient shooting splits and just becoming more of a consistent scorer on the three-point line. We already knew that his freakish athleticism would allow him to finish at the rim. He has some pretty crazy athletic feats towards the basket and is just an elite finisher because of his great athleticism. He can hang in the air and contort his body to get some very tough finishes. But now becoming more consistent with that jumper, Jaylen's game is elite and the sky is the limit for this guy. We've known he had superstar potential from when he got drafted, but he's really starting to flash it and show it on a consistent basis. And it's not only the offense that's been improving, it's been his defense as well. Having a 108.5 rating and 1.1 steals per game since March 1st, showing not only that he's an offensive threat, but really has become more of an all-around player as well. As we said before, the three-point shot is what has allowed Jaylen to really extend his game to that elite level. And what he does to create that separation is do a little step back or hop back into his jumper. Like I said, just creating that separation to get his shot off. This is how he shoots most of his threes. Most of his threes are off the dribble, and they come with the step back, side step, or between the leg hop step threes. It's how he creates his separation, get into a rhythm, and hit the three consistently, and it's something he does quite a bit. Jaylen's great athleticism and ability to stop on a dime causes him to get these open looks. Look at this play on Jalen Williams, who is a pretty good isolation defender. Just gets him full head of steam going forward, completely comes to a stop, and Jaylen blows right by him. This allows for Jaylen to get these open looks, and it's why he goes to this shot a lot. Take this play for example. This is why Jaylen is so tough to stop. His shiftiness and creativeness when he's handling the ball. Kind of an unorthodox. You don't know what he's going to do, if he's going to drive, take another step back. He has a lot of good handles. And then just having that ability to go between the legs, create separation, and hit the shot is pretty elite. Jaylen can also come off the catch. Right here, the dribble handoff, left, right into the three, knocks it down. Jaylen's ability to create and make shots from the three-point line and score at all three levels is why he's a great first option for this Rockets team. The addition of hitting the three-point shot in Jaylen's game is only going to open up more offense to him, and we've seen that. Look how far they have to play him because he's hitting threes at a consistent basis. This allows him to use that great athleticism that we know he has and do what he does best, get to the rim, get to the paint, drive, and finish. Jaylen's ability to successfully score at all three levels is what makes him so hard to guard. Right here in that drop coverage, the center is just too slow, gets ahead of steam, goes to the Euro step, stops on a dime, lets the defender fly right past him, and finishes the rim. His ability to not only make shots off the dribble, but drive to the rim and finish is what makes him so hard to guard. Again, using that three-point shot to his advantage, Collin Sexton has to play up, so he drives in and once again uses that signature move, stopping on a dime, getting to his spot, and elevating over Sexton for the easy jumper. Just another example of how the three-point shot will open up Jalen's game. Chet has to step up on this pick and roll to respect his shooting ability, and this is what Jalen does best. He uses athleticism. He's so fast. He's a great finisher at the rim, and it's something that is the best part of his game, and he's been elite at since he's entered the league. Now with this three-point shot, Jalen is going to be an extremely hard guy to guard in the NBA, nearly unstoppable, and his elite finishing ability at the rim, coupled with his ball handling, great athleticism, and now a willingness to play defense and hustle on both ends of the floor, Jaylen Green has the potential to be a superstar, and hopefully he can keep getting better and get to that point.